because like the front end, it's like I said, just a slightly wider,
Yeah.
Front tire.
Welcome to a video that I've been looking forward to make for you and share with you for quite some time, because today we will be driving, or I would rather even say testing, Trackspeed's BMW G87 M2 that has received numerous upgrades over winter. Featuring things such as massive front splitter by Vulcan Alpha, extremely functional and sophisticated design that goes all the way to the front wheels. And after driving this car, I can tell you it generates more downforce than our GT4 race car. More on that you will see in a bit in the video. Then, as we see here on the front, we have Apex wheels, 9-kind CRS tires that have massive 295 width on the front, 9-kind CRS semi-slicks. On the brakes, the system is stock but is running Hawk DTC 70 pads, and underneath over there, not sure if you can see it, we have some Swedish gold in form of Öhlins TTX, complemented by millway bushings, so everything on this car is solid bushed. When we look at the interior, it has sparkle bucket seats together with short harnesses. And then on the rear, massive VA 320 Vulcan Alpha big rear wing. Now on the track day that we were driving by Schnelle Schwaben, we ran no extensions. So combine the kit without extensions should be good for 550 kilograms of downforce according to CFD data at 250 kilometers per hour. 250 on the rear and 200 on the front, which is actually, you could say, a 1-to-1 ratio, the horsepower to weight ratio, but in this case we speak about the stock horsepower because car as of now has no remap, so it's just 550, 560 what the car is from factory, and 550 or 560 kilograms of downforce. Quite an interesting figure. So nothing has done, it's not like your, well, the typical M2 that I usually get to drive with lots of horsepower and no handling mods. It's absolutely opposite spectrum of the story. All the handling mods you can possibly imagine and no power upgrades as of yet. And that was an absolute dream to drive. Crazy enough, the tires 295 and 305 on the rear, I would say were even limiting factor combined with all the downforce, because like the race car, you should put it on full slicks. Maybe some specific track day one day, but you will love it. Because of course the rental car, check out tomorrow's video for something special featuring that. And yeah, coincidentally enough, we ran into MrJWW with his Porsche 992 GT3 RS on the track, and it ensured to be a very fun lap. I'm sure we'll have many more laps with it. Maybe we'll do also some taxi laps with the car once it has even more power, because with additional passenger, it would be fun to have extra power. And yeah, stick around, watch the lap, enjoy it, and stay tuned. Also, well, stick around because at the end there'll be also nice commentary with James, MrJWW, and maybe a couple of more inputs.
could see some corner speeds. I think I was faster, but he was getting me on DRS and power, like on the straights. Whew, insane. Plus, obviously, he's done already many more laps with his own car, and this is just my second one, so we need to get used to it a bit. I don't have my main camera with me, so I'll film on my phone. That was sick.
That was great fun, man.
That was amazing.
Tommy just jumped in for a random lap, and then that happened.
Nice.
Like,
super cool.
I was like, bro, you peaked early.
Yeah.
But that thing's really well set up. Really well set up.
It's my second lap. I'm still like getting used to it.
Mega. Long time, dude.
Yeah, been a while.
How's
Good seeing
everything?
you. Good.
Yeah,
Good
you
seeing
good? Congrats on the life goals.
Yeah, thank you. All right, driver excuses.
Driver excuses.
Cup 2 hours.
Cup 2 hours.
Yeah, so
Hold on, there's 15 laps on those. So,
just 15.
just 15, yeah.
You had the BOP in form of passenger, so extra weight.
Exactly,
You had the BOP, but you have DRS.
I got DRS.
And like 70 horsepower more.
And like loads of downforce. Although,
Yeah.
What's that
Stock.
now?
I think stock. Yeah, it's bone stock.
You were going well.
Yeah. I think some corner speeds I was slightly faster,
Yeah.
but you were catching up on a lot of things.
Let's
So
have a look at these. They're not too bad, actually.
they're really not
They're not too bad.
No, they're perfect for Cup 2 R.
Yeah.
Looking for a CRS. It's also like kind of used,
decent,
but it's not
It's
too
good. It looked like this was carrying some great load.
Yeah,
Through
some
the
really
corners.
jumping
It
through the
was
corners.
brilliant. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
brilliant. Really well settled.
Yeah, we actually took off the wing extensions because it would have
right.
been actually like even
of
bigger,
course.
you know.
Yeah.
So we want to see how the car performs in street version.
Okay.
Although it's a track day, so we can run the full thing, but we decided, yeah, you're welcome.
buddy.
So it's actually, yeah, I think it's going quite well.
You guys make all of this, right?
Yes, yeah.
Congrats, man.
Yeah,
That's really
thanks,
cool.
thanks. And the front splitter, come.
And the
JWW test. Go stand on it.
Stand on it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna break your car. Is this setting me
Stand.
up?
Yeah, go. Yes.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Perfect.
Wow.
Amazing.
Crikey, so that's dealing with some load then.
Yeah. No, it goes like all the way to the, basically here to the back of the wheel. It's proper GT3 style splitter and chassis mounted, obviously. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to stand on it. We actually stood with 2 people on it, so because it makes like 200 plus kilos of downforce depending on the speed. So it's good.
You can really see it, like following you. You can see it load up.
Yeah.
It's really like
It's
you can see
and the
tire
front end
holding
is so
on.
insane. Actually, we
Okay.
need a bit of bigger tire or actually full slicks because
Okay.
the turning is better than on GT4 race car that I'm driving because it's more. Yeah, it's better. It's
More
bigger.
front end
Yeah, more front end.
Is the section tire wider as well?
Yeah, tires. It's obviously not a full slick,
Right,
so that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
problem. But the
Okay.
splitter is much more efficient because GT4 is like not as good, and this is GT3 style pretty much. Very good. You wanna go for a lap?
Brakes? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, it's been a while since we've been out on a lap.
Yeah, I think 2017.
Like pre-COVID.
18.
Like,
Yeah.
crazy.
I instructed you in a Cayman.
That's right, yeah. Now we both have children.
Dude.
What happened, man?
Oh, man.
It's great, it rips, man. It's great.
Usually you can go just lift and
Yeah.
turn in, but now with your extra weight, I don't want to take risks.
Fair enough. What are you trying to say?
It's that the car is very well set up. And everything you notice immediately.
Great grip.
Yeah. jumps and 2 wheels.
Yeah. That's planted, man.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
You're the first passenger I'm taking out, so...
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I only got like the 2 laps before with you. That was the first, so...
Wow.
And it's good to know that the car is still very good handleable with 2 people in it.
It's doing great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
It feels like it gives you a lot of confidence.
Yeah. And the rotation is really good.
Yeah.
It's even more because, like, yesterday I spent the whole day driving the new Mustang Dark Force,
Oh yeah?
which is like very heavy, non-track prep car.
Yeah.
So my brain is still there.
Right.
It's not like driving such a heavily aero-sensitive car,
Yeah.
and like with much more front end and rear grip, but it's still really, really good.
The nose is sharp.
It's really sharp,
Yeah.
and I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's super good because the back end is actually, I would say, almost perfect because the bigger wing
Yeah.
would give you like more downforce, sure, but now you can actually play more with the back.
Yeah.
You can do a bit of lift off oversteer,
Yes.
and it's really, for this kind of setup, it's really nice.
Does feel like it rotates nicely around the corner.
Yeah, definitely. Because, like, the front end, it's like I said, just
Look
needs
at that.
slightly wider,
Yeah.
slightly wider front tire or grippier, because that's like I said, it's a full slick setup that you should be running on this, but.
That's my worst corner.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just feels like I scrub a lot of speed back up.
Yeah. Something very fast and lightweight is coming through.
Yeah.
You cannot beat the power quick ratio.
That thing must be super light.
I think there's also B58 in it,
Oh,
because that's not the torque level.
that'll do it.
But I don't know. I need to really check later what's underneath the bonnet of that thing. Obviously very good driver for sure as well.
Yeah.
But the weight 100%, he's probably like 500
Yeah.
kilos less.
It must be totally stripped, that thing.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, fuel! Oh. Well, it was going great.
Oh man.
Really great. You can definitely feel the extra stability over the rear.
Yeah, but the front is the major gain.
Is that, yeah?
Yeah, because the turning, like I said, it's better than a race car, and
Yeah.
that one is on slicks.
Wow.
It's just like the higher mid corner speed. That's
Yeah.
when the tire starts a bit
Right?
washing out, tiny
Yeah.
bit. But everything else is like really
Yeah.
wow.
Super cool.
Well, I'll go refuel then.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Hope you had fun.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
And there you have it. It was for me really mind-blowing to see what the car can do just after, like, that was my second lap with the car. So with a bit of more practice time and a bit of more seat time, yeah, it can do some amazing, interesting and very fast things around any track in the world, basically, whether it's the Nürburgring or Spa or you name it. The setup already is amazing. So cannot wait what next will be on the list. Power is an obvious. To be fair, I don't know what else should be needed. You can go for a bit louder exhaust, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time, maybe in this car driven by yourself.